Many a times here I've said that I really love doing this, and I do for the most part. I enjoy giving information, I enjoy getting to the root of certain stories and providing you guys with some insight, some revelations, some idea as to what takes place behind the scenes. Most importantly, calling out some of these bastards who purportedly are here, they say, to represent media ethics and values, etc., etc. I've about had it with this Ron Owens story slash Laura Owens story. I've had people that I know, some of whom I know personally, some of whom I know through the internet and Twitter, who have confided with me, who have leveled with me, who have done a verbal back and forth. Some who've even contributed, donated to my site, me, and who are giving me shit now because, quote, or something to this sort of a quote, you're bending over for Ron, you're covering for Ron. I love this one. You really are gutless. You're sticking up for Ron. Bend over for him. Hey, you know what? I'm sick of this shit. I'm angry now. This is not performance art. This is not me. I'm going to go and act crazy and nutty and pretend that I'm irritated and angry for show's sake. I'm angry and I'm irritated because for the better part of a decade and a half, I lambasted Ron Owens. I called him a creep, a hypocrite, an asshole. I made fun of him. And yes, I'm shouting on purpose because I'm angry. I'm fed up. I'm getting lots and lots of play off this. And guess what? Doesn't do me a damn thing. I'm angry. I am pissed off. Because the farthest thing anybody could do, especially Ron Owens, is to buy me out. I am busting my ass. Yes. To try to give you a product and something that the mainstream assholes will not give you. I have gone out of my way to cover this because I thought it was something that wasn't covered locally by our wonderful local, I say in air quotes, our local press, of which we have none. I am barely able to survive. A lot of you love to come here, and you do, but you don't do anything. You don't contribute, literally and figuratively. I have never, ever, ever compromised on who I'm going to support and not support. And while I loved Ron Owens and his business, his performance on KGO as a talk show host, to which I really loved his work, and I loved the fact that he was funny and engaging and he had great guests on and he can interview and do all of the above. But when he sold out, in my opinion, and when he kissed ass to Cumulus and acted like a complete and utter jerk, for which I called him out, I hardly would say that I was kissing his behind or that I was sticking up for him, even on this situation involving his daughter. All I have done is to try to go out of my way and present the story. More the side story, the GoFundMe. But you know what, folks? People have issues in life. Sometimes the beginning of their life, sometimes the middle of their life. And when they get to the end of their life, some of us have problems. I could put myself in that category, but that's another story. I am not an apologist for Ron Owens. When I say I believe him or I don't believe him, or I believe Jan Black or don't believe Jan, I am basing it on my gut and nothing else. There's no dollar figure. There's nothing that to compromise whatsoever. It is my gut. And yes, when I'm angry and struggling to bring to you a product and to try to give you something others kiss asses, assholes, jerks, phonies, posers will not give you. Yes, I get angry and I talk loud and shout because at times I feel like, you know what? Screw this. I'm done with this. I can't handle this. Now, for the record, for the 50,000th time or more, I have no opinion technically on the Ronn Laura Owens thing. I don't. I haven't followed it. I've read about it now. I've tried to investigate in terms of my own psyche what the hell has happened, and I still don't know what has happened. I'll leave the apologists and the angry people and the people fascinated with the case to judge for themselves. I am not defending Ronn or Jan. I am not defending the daughter. I don't know the daughter. And I don't have a say in that. I questioned very, very heatedly the deal about the GoFundMe money, whether it's on one account or two accounts. I said something smells to high heaven. And I wanted to get to the bottom of it by calling and texting and trying to contact Ronn himself. So I'm not kissing Ronn's behind. He's got enough of that. People who have donated a lot of money to his site and who believe Ronn, like I do, after I talk to him in Jan. If you want to call me a kiss ass or that, go ahead. Make my day. Enjoy yourself. I've gone out of my way to bring you a story that wasn't covered here. Still is not covered. Only Facebook people and Ronn's followers on Facebook. It pains me, it aggravates me that, yes, I am struggling to make it here. Got thousands of watchers and lookers and watchers on my Google page who have followed me from YouTube, yet don't support and are quick to criticize and lecture me about what I should believe and what I'm not believing, and I'm kissing Ronn's ass and this, that, and the other, which is patently untrue. For the record, I am not supporting Ronn in that regard. I believe what he told me. You want to crucify me for that? Go ahead. Doesn't make him right. Would he be lying possibly? Of course. I don't think he is. But I wasn't influenced by anything other than the fact that I thought and still think that he has some standards. He's met a difficult challenge in life. I believe him. I have no reasons to believe the opposite of what he's saying. The same thing with Jan Black. Now, look, you can argue and you can crucify they for various things. This isn't one of them. Their daughter is another story. I'm not going to profess to say anything about that because I really don't know. I don't know. And I haven't gotten involved in that for precisely one of the reasons is this shit. I don't get involved. I don't do anything. It doesn't get me off to look at tabloid stuff. The GoFundMe money, yes, that got my ears and eyes. And I tried to get to the bottom of it. So I called and tried to text and contact Ronn Owens and Jan. Where's this money going? I agree with many of you. It looked suspicious. After talking to Ronn for well over an hour, and not because I wanted to get a headline or two. I don't need headlines, folks. I need contributions so that I can stay alive doing this and not have to subject myself to some of the crap that I endure because I dared to go after a story and try to get to the bottom of something I found fishy. And if you're going to mess with me and you're going to threaten me, I'm not going to give you any money. Well, then go ahead. Don't do it. My head hurts. I'm angry. I don't need this crap. I've about had it. This isn't, again, a performance. This is me angry and irritated. I can't stand some of this shit. I mean, I could say blue, you could say black, I could say black, and you could say blue, and this, that, and the other. I've got a headache. This doesn't help me, or you for that matter, most of you. I don't need this aggravation, folks. And I know I'm going to get the assholes are going to come out of their little shell, whether they're in the basement or not, and give me shit. For which, you know what? Go ahead. I don't give a damn in that regard. I react to this humanly. And I get angry because it's useless. This is the shit about the internet that bothers me. It's such, the world in which we live in is so absolutely foobarred, Fubar, fucked up beyond all recognition. What a world we've become, and the shit that we put up with. Talk about the old cliche. What is going on in this world? What is taking place every day before our very eyes? Whether it's here, the country, the world, and I'm going to endure this shit. Act more adult. Be real about it, for God's sakes. Get your act together, all of yous.